Okay. So functional grammar. What are the topics that will be covered in functional grammar? One more topic to that. Okay, actually there will be many topics in English, but these are important topics. And these all come under functional grammar. Okay, and this is vocabulary part. Both combination, in your examination, you will get all these topics. Like correction of errors, reading comprehension, jumbled sentences, fill in the blanks and closures. Okay, so based on these 4 topics only, we have to read the functional grammar or vocabulary. Generally, if you observe the competitive English, it is entirely different from spoken English. Okay, so if you go to any area, you can easily learn the spoken English. It's not a big task. But when it comes to competitive English, you must and should learn the grammar. Okay, grammar plays a main important role in competitive English. Okay, so based on that grammar, we'll have all these 4 topics. I think you know what are these topics. But let me give you an explanation. Okay. First one is correction of errors. So generally they'll give you a sentence and that sentence will be divided into 5 parts. Just like see. So NE means no error. Okay. So in your examination, they'll give a sentence like this. and this sentence will be divided into 5 parts. What you have to do is you have to identify where the error lies, and that should be given as your option. Okay. So if you observe this sentence, he is the third person singular. So whenever third person singular comes, we have to add s to the verb form. Okay. But here there is no s in the verb form. That's why this will be your error. So your option will be option 2. In this way, they will give you 10 sentences. So this topic covers 10 marks in your exam. Clear? Okay, this topic comes for 10 marks in your exam. And coming to the next one, fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks or close test. So you know what is fill in the blanks? So fill in the blanks come for 5 marks. And close test also is same as fill in the blanks. But there you will find the sentences. Here in the close test, you can find the passage. Okay, they'll give you a passage, and in that passage, 1 to 10 numbers will be given. For each option, they'll give you 5 words. What you have to do is, you have to opt one word as your answer. Okay, and this comes for 10 marks in your exam. Ten marks. Fill in the blanks come for 5 marks. Jumble sentences, compulsory 5 marks. Okay. Reading comprehension, 10 marks. Okay. So whatever the exam is, when it comes to bank exams, the English subject will be for 40 or 50 marks. Okay. So if it is for 40 marks, this is the compulsory pattern. If it is for 50 marks, you can observe from the fill in the blanks or from the closed test, they'll give you 10 more marks. Okay. Basically, it will be given from the fill in the blanks only. So when it comes to fill in the blanks, you must and should learn the vocabulary part. And also if you want to, when you're reading comprehension, okay, when you're reading the comprehension part, then also you have to understand all words carefully. So based on that also, vocabulary is very important. Okay. Similarly, closed test. So this topic, this. These 3 topics, they will come from vocabulary part only. So we can say that 60% of the examination is totally based on vocabulary only. Okay, remaining 40% only, it will be based on these functional grammar. So what we will do is, we will do one thing. For 1.5 hours, we will deal with the functional grammar part, and remaining half an hour, we will go with the vocabulary part, so that you can be well in both the topics. Okay, is it clear? When it comes to vocabulary, synonyms and antonyms. Synonyms and antonyms, they come for 10 marks in your examination. Minimum 6 marks will be given on based on these 2 topics. Okay. And these 2 topics, you can see them in the reading comprehension part. And next, idioms and phrasal verbs. Idioms means, generally, you can see that worn words, like see, like breadwinner. What is the meaning of breadwinner? Do anyone know? Breadwinner. That means the person who is working for the family. Generally, we call our father the breadwinner. Why? Because he works for our family. Okay. So these words, they are called as idioms, and phrasal verbs, that means half part of the sentence. Okay, that is called phrasal verbs. Verb forms. Generally, we will have 3 types of verb forms. What are they? Can anyone say? Okay, they are totally based on 3 tenses: present tense, past participle. Past participle. Okay, these 3 are the 3 verb forms. You have to know the verb forms also. Then only you can be well in the vocabulary part. Okay, so is it clear with this? Yeah. Okay, they have changed the examination pattern that you already know. So main exam and prelims. In prelims or main exam, your English subject will get 50 marks in that. Okay. So from the 50 marks, you can easily score 40% of the marks. 40 marks. Okay. So if you know the functional grammar, you can get 40% of the marks. And if you know the vocabulary, you can get 60% of the marks. Both combined, 80% of the marks can be gotten very easily. Okay. So clear? So if you want to get the vocabulary part, you have to do your own exercise. What is that? First thing is reading newspaper. It's a compulsory one. Okay. So from today onwards, you do one thing. Read the newspaper. That means take a passage from the newspaper. Read it once or twice or thrice. And then if you don't know any of the words, you just write the meaning of the words by seeing into the dictionary. Okay. So if you practice like this, then only you can get good marks in the examination. And you know very well that the competition is in high level. Okay. Is in peaks. So you have to prepare very well for the exam. Then only you can get in the exam. And you know that the interview section is also not present in the examination, right? So if you pass in the written test, that is enough for the exam. So if this is the case, then you must definitely prepare well for the exam. So if you want to prepare well for the exam and get good marks in the exam, then definitely you have to read the newspaper, the Hindu newspaper. So from today onwards or tomorrow onwards, you start reading the newspaper. Then you can go well with the vocabulary part. Anyhow, functional grammar and vocabulary I'll teach you in the class also. So we'll go to the topics. As this is your first day, I'll deal with the easy topic, that is parts of speech and articles. Okay. Completed? Okay. Actually, functional grammar will not play much role in the exam. That's why we no need to concentrate more on the functional grammar. In many classes, we can find functional grammar, but that is not that much important for the competitive exam. If you want to score good marks in the examination, mainly concentrate on the vocabulary. That means you have to concentrate on number of examples and you have to refer to number of books as early as possible. Okay. So anyhow, as we have to go on with the functional grammar, I will tell you the topic. So first one, noun, the name given to a person, place or thing. You know what is a noun? Just like book, it's a noun. Raju, Ramu, those are nouns. Similarly, some like herd, okay, or fleet. These are also clock. They are also nouns. That means the name given to anything. It is called a noun. Generally, nouns are divided into 5 types. First one is common noun, proper, collective, abstract, material nouns. Do I need to give a notes for